Today on Reading in Wheels, the chairman, will read Deputy Mater Saves the Day. A little golden storybook. Hopefully it's better than the brutal way I read the Moana book. But I actually saw this movie, so, it's been like 17 years or 16 years. I didn't see the other ones because it's probably of my Pixar movies that I've seen, probably my least favorite, I'd say. I like the very end when they did all the parodies of all the other Pixar movies, and John Ratzenberger was like, "Hey, that pig car is a heck of a thespian," and I was like, "Oh man, that's funny stuff." They stopped using that Ratzenberger guy. They haven't used him in the last couple of Pixar movies. I hope they didn't have some kind of falling out, because it was cool that he at least had one line in every one of them. So here we go. Tow Mater. Deputy Tow Mater. And I wore this hat, because I actually bought this hat for this video. Not that it makes much of a difference. But, so anywho, Tow Mater. Early one morning, Sally was surprised. Tow Mater. Sally was oh man, I was doing the stupid voice, I lost my place already. Early one morning, Sally was surprised to see Wingo boast about DJ roaring through the town. Did anyone see those hot rods? She asked. I did, replied Fillmore. I don't think they saw the traffic light at all. These cars shouldn't race around town. Look what they did to Red Flowers. And Sally, when they passed by the shop fire truck. I know they were driving too fast, Sheriff said, but I'm not fast enough to catch them. Sounds like you need a little help, Fillmore said. Oops. Cerebral palsy. Here's some pictures, because I don't think I'll show them every time, because it's a little challenging for me, but anywho. Sounds like you need a little help, Fillmore said. Why don't you hire a deputy? That's a great idea, Sally explained. Morning, everybody, said Mater. What happened to your door? I asked Marone to cover up some rust spots, but he used the wrong color, said Mater, showing them the white door. That gave Sally an idea. Would you like to be a deputy, Mater? Sally asked. Deputy Mater? I like the sound of that, he replied. What do I got to do? Help, Sheriff. Please keep the peace, said Sally. All of Mater's friends gathered in the courthouse. We've got to make sure everyone drives slowly and safely in town, said Sheriff. That's why I'm making Mater my deputy. Your first job is to choose your fellow deputies, said Doc Lightning. And Sarge, said Mater. Later that day, the new deputies were on patrol, proudly sporting white doors and deputy badges. Lightning kept an eye out on the intersection while Sarge used his binoculars to watch the road leading to the highway. Everything was quiet. Then Lizzie heard the familiar sounds of engines. I like race cars, Lizzie said. As the roar of the engines grew louder, Deputy Mater parked in the middle of the street and waited. There's Mater. Tow Mater. The hot rods slammed on their brakes and came to a stop in front of Deputy Mater. What's the deal? Asked Boos. What are you doing in the middle of the road? Welcome to Radiator Springs, Deputy Mater said. Do you fellas have an idea of how fast you were going? We're going 65 miles an hour, said Wingo. That's just below the speed limit on that sign, he added, pointing to the Route 66 side down the road. That isn't a speed limit sign, explained Deputy Mater. That sign lets you know which road you're on, and when you're in town, you have to drive slower and pay more attention to the traffic light. Light. I gave an extra syllable there. Deputy Mater made the hot rods promise to slow down. He said next time he caught them speeding, he would give them each a ticket. Remember, red means stop, green means go, yellow means slow down, said Deputy Mater. Yes, Deputy Mater, the hot rods said. Before long, the town was safe and quiet again. Thanks to Deputy Mater, Wingo, Boost, and DJ even decided to stop and spend some time with their new friends in Radiator Springs. We always drove so fast we never knew how cool this town was. Sometimes you gotta stop and recharge your batteries. It says your Y-E-R, your batteries, said Deputy Mater. You'll be shocked how good it feels. Get her charged. I added that part. Get her charged. Get her charged. That's my redneck slogan. Get her charged. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed today's reading of Deputy Mater Saves the Day. I don't really know why he saved the day. He just made people go slower. I guess he saved lives. But I don't understand the car life, but whatever. Anywho, that was me doing a terrible Larry the Cable Guy impersonation. Anywho, hope you enjoyed it and have a sparkling day. Oh, I also wanted to squeeze this in if anybody's still listening, because I didn't have a place to put this in my comedy stuff, because it happened after I posted it. But I went to I had a minor surgery done a little while ago, and they asked me what my weight was, and I'm like, I don't know, just make something up. I'm probably I said my belly is big, but my arms and legs are skinny. I'm sure if I could stand up, I'd fall down. and I said, so I was put 240 or something, and that's what they did. And so then they're like, how tall are you? And I'm like, my official government ID says 5'8". So we'll just go with that. And she stands next to me and slides her hand across the top of my head. You're measuring how tall a child is, and goes, you're 5'3". And I go, you do realize I'm sitting down, right? And she goes, you're 5'3". And then I'm like, I guess I'm not going to win this, but it's certainly not filling me with confidence. Anyway, have a sparkling day. Hate my stuff. I think I figured out how to finally enable comments, so I'm interested to see if anybody has anything terrible or good to say about this train wreck. Either way, have a sparkling day and a nice weekend, and if you're in the stateside, man, stay dry, yo.